I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head, I'm seeing. Take me for granted and you know I'm leaving. I'ma take what's mine with the webs I'm weaving. I could take this crowd from seeing to believing. Got a taste for blood and my tongue keeps bleeding. From the words I spit, so sharp, so freezing, so cold. Behold, frostbite they feeling. I could tear you apart or I could go heal them. Don't believe in fate, don't believe in ceilings. I just need a taste and my mind starts peeling. I don't pace myself, I grind on kneeling. Got lust for change, I just love the feeling. I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. And I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. Cause I'ma live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I go by at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time, and I'll soon be winning. I live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I go by at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time, and I'll soon be winning. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon.
Why the hell am I small? What's going on, FFM? Rise and grind is fluffy time, right? What's good? What's good? What's good? How's everybody's Friday going? Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. Mic check. Can we get a mic check real quick? And then we'll start the programs. Mic check. Appreciate it. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. All right. I had the luxury of fucking working on a diesel today, and it was not a luxury. So fuck all diesels. I'm going with this comment right here. Fluffy getting notifications again. F diesel. That's what I'm talking about, brother. That's what I'm talking about. It was a pain in the ass. I hated it. I don't ever want to do it again. Look, okay, Nissan Titan XD. 5.0 Cummins engine. It's cool and all. Don't get me wrong. It's whatever. I got nothing bad to say about it. But being 5'6.5", 5'7" on a good day, depending what leg I stand on, it ain't fun. Having this thing in front, it ain't fun. So, diesels. That's all I'm saying. All right. That's why this stream is inspired by diesel. But I want to get y'all's take on it. Would y'all rather work on diesels or gasoline engines? Would y'all rather drive diesels or drive gasoline vehicles? I said engines earlier. Would y'all rather drive a diesel vehicle or a gasoline vehicle? Yeah, that's what I meant to say. So let's get into it. And see where this conversation takes us. So I run my car off an Insinkerator, my own special invention. Well, did have some help with flux capacitor. What up, Quick Wrench? What up, Shannon? Hold on, let me shout out the members right quick. Ooh, who we got up in here? Who we got? That's all for now. All right. All right. Sup, Fluff and all. What is going on, Benjamin? Appreciate y'all stopping by. Salute those Mr. Fluff, Carnivore Police. What's going on? Finally getting notifications. FD, so I'm telling you, brother. I'm telling you, Ben. I spent an hour trying to level a freaking diesel transmission today. Okay, you know I'm used to the Titans and the Frontiers and the Armadas and the Exteriors and the Pathfinders, right? I dropped this fucking pan because let me just start out. This thing has 200,000 miles on it, right? It's a 16 Titan, 200,000 miles on it. The damn drain plug was siliconed. I was like, why the fuck? Okay, whatever. Let's make sure we got a drain plug in before I drain this transmission. We don't have it, so we order one. Cool. I start cutting the silicone off. I'm like, I have an eerie feeling about this. Something ain't right. All right. Well, I go to start turning on the damn. I start turning on the damn drain bolt, and it's just spinning. It ain't coming out. Oh, no wonder it was silicone. Well, fuck me, right? Well, we're gonna have to drop this pan. Let me get approval. Let me get a gasket. Make sure we got a gasket and all. So I dropped the pan. Just damn thing was stuck. So when I got it unstuck, the pan did this shit. Fluid went everywhere. So I was like, that's cool. Already, Friday the 13th ain't going good. So then I'm trying to level this damn thing out, right? I start with 3 quarts, right? And I'm gonna work my way up. Nope, not registering. May add another quart. Because I don't want to overfill this damn thing. Because then I have to suck it out and it's a pain in the ass. Especially that fucking dipstick for that transmission is like 5 feet long. So get over there. Get over there. Sorry, guys. Watch my kid. Get over there. I'll bring my tea. Okay. So this thing's like 5 feet long, right? Start off with 3 quarts. Nothing. Put another quart. Nothing. Put another quart. Nothing. We only have 5 quarts built out. So I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, oh man. Go to parts, get some more fluid. 6 quarts. Nothing. 7 quarts. Nothing. 8 quarts. What the hell is going on? As I ended up putting 10.5 fucking quarts in this damn thing. That shit was annoying. That shit was annoying. So it took an hour. And you know, when you freaking fill up with transmission, right, through the dipstick, you got to wait a little bit because there's so much fluid in there. It's not easy to get a fucking reading because the whole dipstick's just covered in fluid. So that's what I dealt with today. Hello, everyone. Shannon Dickinson, how's it going? Hi, Fluff. Quick, Benjamin, Carnivore, Shannon. My setup's slower than the Tesla, but 1 Bud Light and a lemon got me another 300. What the hell, bro? Come on. What the hell? You feeding your engine on this? No. Learn. No. Fluffy, what's going on, M? You're acting weird. M. What's up, guys? Fluffy, what's going on? What's going on, John? Diesel for towing and gas when I want to go fast. I mean, I get diesel for hauling. I get it. But as an everydayer, I ain't with it. And I don't want to work on them either. They stink. Everything's bigger and heavier and dumber. Yo, hey Shannon, John Supra, hey Juan M. We got the combo M Leisure and Shannon. Yes, sir. I'm not weird. I engineer my own shit, bro. Give us a break, Boomer. Learning, he gonna fuck you up, bro. Hi from beautiful Yorba Linda, California. From Cali. We need a monk. We need a monkey. What you mean? Yo, mic check. Appreciate it. We joke. Mic check. Thank you. Yes, it is. Loud and clear. Good. Because I was messing with my shit yesterday. And trying to figure out, you know, I want to step up my streaming game, add effects and special things to it. But OBS, you know, the streamer stuff, man. This other software I was trying to use to incorporate the video, and just it wasn't playing good with it. So I had all my settings messed up. Loud and clear. Appreciate it. M. Hey Juan. Fluffy, now you're gonna contact and he will disappear. Nah. We are, huh? Did you just call him? You said you're his boo? Oh, boss. Oh, 5'6", short guy. Yes, sir. Yeah, hell nah, Diesel. I'm telling you. Me gusta Diesel. To work on. Diesel like old school Mercedes. Hell no. That's even worse, in my opinion. in my opinion. I can't stand that constant slamming and banging that diesel engines make. It makes you feel like your fucking engine gonna fall apart. Ya tú sabes, gas is cheaper than diesel, and you get better fuel economy. Oh man, it's enjoying some Bud Light. Best believe it. Maybe drive one, but I skipped on my boss's 6.0 F250. He said, hell no. I'm busy, and it was just a valve cover gasket. Oh, you talking about working on it? I thought you was talking about buying it. Diesel more efficient. Efficiency. Congrats, you're a true Mexican. Congrats, you're a true Mexicanic. You spelled it wrong, Juan. How you gonna be a supporter and you spell my name wrong, dog? What the hell? I gave up Bud Light. Labette blue now. 1999 F250 mint condition, 100K miles. Man, this thing's barely broken in, brother. Damn. Hold up. What the am I seeing this right there? That can't be correct. Love your support. Thanks for being part of growing this community. Favorite Friday the 13th movie. Oh man. Hey, appreciate the $199 donation, Flying Wrenches. Damn. Bro, you might take that back once I say this, but I don't really know any Friday the 13th movies. Yo, big shout outs to Flying Wrenches for that donation, bro. Holy smokes. Oh shit. Damn. I don't know what to say now. You caught me off guard, bro. Friday the 13th movie. Like the actual Friday the 13th movie? I don't know. See, the thing about me, I'm not really into scary movies, bro. They scare the shit out of me. Like legit, even as an adult. So I don't know. The only one that Freddy versus Jason. That's all I'm gonna say. I've seen that one. Freddy versus Jason. If that counts. But again, appreciate you, bro. And hey, I know how it is. Like y'all said, on this little island by ourselves. Appreciate the donation, bro. Big times. Damn. All right, I gotta figure out where I was now. We need a monkey. Mic check. Hold on. 5.6. Yeah, I'm a little on the short side, bro. Diesel like old school Mercedes. Oh no. See, maybe drive one, do some more fit. Okay, here we are. I gave up Bud Light. 94, 99. Oh yeah, that thing's barely broken in, bro. What up, man? What up, TBSS? How's it going, brother? Appreciate you coming through. Hit that like chat. Yes, please. Where we at? We at 6 lights. Let's get that up a little bit. We got 30 people up in here. Let's see some lights. Likes. Let's go. I have a 99 as well, but not mint. Yo, and just to let y'all know, with Flying Wrenches, right? Y'all know he's doing streaming now. Okay. Every Tuesday, what is it? Every Tuesday through Friday. Oh no, I'm sorry. Tuesday through Thursday, I believe. They're doing a morning show from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. So that's their time to do their thing, which is nice. If you're driving to work, you know, you're listening to them better than the radio because you ain't getting interrupted by ads. You are not getting interrupted by what's it called? Music, right? It's just straight talking. I as I've gotten older, I enjoy the talk shows. So they're doing that, and then this was their first Friday of actually doing an after-hour show. So they start at 6:00 p.m. and then they ran it till 9 p.m. today. So that's why I was originally gonna get on at 9, and I was too caught up. They're good. Their show, if you go watch their replays, their show is pretty legit because they got, it's 3 of them. And they're all talking bullshit and, like we do on stream, but they're actually in the same room, and so they're switching cameras, interacting with the chat, talking shit to each other. It's pretty cool. I liked it. I enjoyed it. So y'all make sure y'all go check them out. Hopefully, their goal is to get up to 100 viewers. So hopefully we can see that because they deserve it. I have a 99 as well, but not mint Wisconsin Rust. Tuesday through Friday in the 8 a.m. Yes. Wisconsin. See, that's why I'm glad I live in Texas, because I hate the Rust so much. Sounds like the Turbo Rogue coming from Jiffy Lube with the drain plugs. Dude, hey, Benjamin. Oh, Ben. They came out with the updated pan, right? With an updated pan. Now it's just a one-time use plug. Like I heard Ford is doing that, I think. Where it's just a one-time use plastic plug. It's like a quarter turn. So I wish they would. I need to be careful how I say this, but they should recall those. Or see, I'm so scared to fucking break one because somebody over tightened one. I made a video the other day. I just haven't uploaded it. Now don't shoot me, all right? Because they wanted their oil change done, and I do not advise of doing this. But they wanted their oil change done. The damn oil pan is on back order, and I legit said, yo, like, because I was cranking on this, I couldn't get it to break loose, and I didn't want to break the pan. I was like, look, if I continue and try to drain this thing, there's a high chance that insert is going to break the pan. So either we continue forward or we suck it out the dipstick, which you're only going to get about 60 to 70% of the oil out. They opt to suck it out. I feel it should be warranty. Now, this is just my opinion. I feel that should be warranted because it's not somebody else's fault that the pans break. And this has been an issue. I think Infinity was dealing with this shit before. They've had the plastic pans since before Nissan did. So I just don't get the theory behind it. If they wanted to do a metal plug on a plastic pan, they should have opted for an O-ring. They should put an O-ring there, not a crush gasket. But even then, if that pan breaks, I feel it should be warrantable because it's just, you're performing maintenance. I mean, if it was a metal on metal plug and pan, you over tighten it a little bit, it's not going to do much harm. Now you keep doing it, then you're going to get some stretched threads. Your threads are going to start wearing, but you just retap that out and you'll be good. So I don't know, but Ben, I noticed that the other day when somebody was putting an engine in. I was like, oh, I got all happy. I got all overexcited. I don't even know why. Flexing a car with no payment. At least it's paid off, bro. I wish I didn't have a payment. Diesel engines are expensive to maintain. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Both are paid off. That is good. Does transfer case fluid have a dipstick? Yeah, I do. No. If you know how to change diff fluid, you should know how to change transfer case fluid. Hiyo. Learning with Juan. Saludos. 5 likes and 21 watching. I mean, they just haven't hit the, or sometimes it doesn't even update. But oh yeah, we do got 7 likes up in here. Hit the like button, guys. Bro, I met someone that has a student discount on tow truck brands, and I made the mistake of buying off the tow truck yesterday. I bought a Milwaukee 3/8 half-inch stubby impact. That's not a mistake. That's good, bro. That's good. You're investing in yourself. I have to pay out my debt so I can pick up some nice discounted tools. Oh, so you're gonna use their discount? Okay, I got you. I got you. We're brokies. What? Of your support. Hey, again, thank you for the donation, brother. Damn, you made my day, bro. What a boy. One. Really enjoy your stream. Yeah, it was a good stream. I enjoy their talk show in the morning, but man, because they keep it PG-13 just in case there's kids around. But that after show is like it was good. I actually felt like I was watching some mechanics, you know. He's a Fortec, absolutely. Whoa, hold on. Super, he ain't a Fortec no more. I don't know if y'all been keeping up. Let's smash the like button and subscribe. It's free, absolutely. Please, ya tu sabes. Good choice. Yeah. Freddy versus Jason. That's fucked up. Como haces, Juan? Like my name. Como haces? Como asses, Dave. Hey, let's hit the like button and double. Oh, I lost my double tap the screen. Yes. Y después el nombre y enter Güero. Tuesday through Friday in the 8 a.m. Juan Güero. So mismo. I don't know what they're talking about. I'm a no sabo Mexicano. I'm Hispanic, not really Mexican, but the name fits. It's a solid set up. Yeah. Oh yeah. Their stream. Hell yeah, it is. I'm a little jealous. Yo, and if they ever have a guest, like a physical guest, they already got it set up. That I really, really like that. Corey Steffen said he'd rather gas. Now, you mean working on gas or driving gas? Because I'm asking the question like in two different scenarios. Like if you're a technician, would you rather to work on a gas engine, or would you rather drive a gas engine if you're a consumer? Stay safe, by the way. I saw things about your town for this weekend. I know you have chicks. Keeping what? What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. Nothing's going on in my town right now. Heidi ho, guys and gals. What's going on, Chaka Grills? I had a Rogue yesterday and today an Infinity. Thanks to you, I got the Infinity with a leak on the cat. Oh yeah. Hey, Chaka Grills. Yeah, but they're Allen key to remove them. Yeah, that's a little funky. It should have just been like a 3/8 drive or something. But hopefully we stop the cracking pans. I'm really starting to get sick of working on for others as a tech. That's what I'm talking about, bro. One of these days we'll get some people in here and we'll talk about how this industry is getting tiring. As far as that, you know, frustrations and stuff. And the Rogue, I kept telling them it was a vacuum leak, but a 4-pound smoke test wouldn't show anything. Map bouncing, oil wouldn't go seal. Oh, open loop wouldn't go seal. I was like, what? Fuel bouncing, but I remembered your dirty valve video, so I got it. Oh, you talking about wait, what are you talking about? Dirty valve video approved to pull the intake, found the leak with the intake gasket and dirty valves. What? I got the Infinity with a leak on the cat. So you had a leaking cat. You kept telling them I don't really see leaks, intake leaks on a Rogue. A Rogue, I kept telling them it was a vacuum leak, but a 4-pound smoke test wouldn't show anything. Map bouncing, open loop wouldn't go closed loop, fuel bouncing, but I remembered your dirt. The only dirty valve I really show is the throttle chamber. With the quick loop shops, there's no shot. They aren't trained properly. Dude, you are absolutely correct on that. I think I'm moving south and working for a guy who was once a trainer of mine. Maybe open my own shop. Who knows? Dude, that'd be a big ass move, quick. That's a huge move. Vacuum leak on Rogue, very rare. Absolutely, it's very rare. Mainly on the Rogues, what I see is they have the filters turned around, so they get shit sucked into the MAP sensor, and the actual MAP sensor. Very, very rarely, actually, I've never seen a vacuum leak on a Rogue. I've seen vacuum leaks on Pathfinders. I've seen vacuum leaks on Frontiers and Xteras. I've seen vacuum leaks on Sentras. But it's mainly from somebody who had worked on it. Either they didn't replace a gasket, they fucked up a gasket, or they punched a hole through it with a longer screw or a longer bolt than what they were supposed to. So, as far as wear and tear, I've never seen a vacuum leak. 2 different vehicles, but the leaking cat was found because you were always talking about the cats, which we found 2 broken bolts. 2 bolts broken. Ah, gotcha. Motor mounts a lot. Yes, actually on the 2021 and up Rogues with the 1.5 liter, them engine mounts for sure. What's weird is why is a value oil filter going to work better than the OEM filter? I don't understand that. The value advantage is supposed to be our knockoff, our cheaper, our more budget friendly product line. So how is that better for the Rogues? I heard it bumps up the oil pressure, but who truly knows? What y'all drinking on? Are y'all drinking? Are y'all sipping on anything? I got a little something in that cup. You had an intake valve cleaning a while back. Someone was and clean the MAF and throttle body when they pulled the intake for the coils. I don't remember that video. If I'm cleaning intake valve cleaning, if I'm doing that, it's like a GDI service, which I don't pull nothing off. Are you sure? Are you sure you ain't mixing me up with somebody? Keep getting them in from a Hertz we have an account with. Oh yeah. Yeah. And the Rogue's PCV valve was messed up, making a gargling sound. Oh, I'll email you if you haven't seen or heard the reason. I'll email you. Yeah, hit it up. Oh my god, that sounds so good right now. Who makes Mongol? LOL. Dude. Hell yeah. What up, cuz? Red Bull, but getting ready for some tres raspados. Hey. Whiskey shots and beards Friday. Bro, you know what? I was thinking about setting like a super chat goal, right? I was like, why not? Since I seen Flying Wrenches do it. And I was like, take a shot. Nah, fuck that. I ain't. Yeah, like if we meet a goal, I take a shot. No, I'm not trying to get that crazy tonight. Colton here behind the 1s and 2s are Flying Wrenches. Love to see it, bud. Colton here behind the 1s and 2s. Yes, thank you for the $10 donation, bro. Appreciate it. So this is their productions guy, right? He's the one controlling the stream as far as the way they have their system set up. So switching the cameras, doing different scenes, like when they're going to talk about a different part of the show and bringing up the videos and files and stuff like that. And he's doing a great job right now. And I can guarantee it's going to get even better. Appreciate that, Colton. Motor mounts on Rogues from Hertz Rentals. Yeah, bro, those mounts are going out like crazy. No, you know what's even crazier? So every time a manufacturer knows that they have an issue with something, they make it harder and harder for techs to get the job done because they want you to start sending out. Like once they're like, okay, whoa, hold on, we're starting to see too much of these. Let's try to slow it down. So they kind of put like a roadblock in front of us. Oh, if you get this issue, you need to contact us. We need to get an approval, and then we'll approve. Like what? If y'all know it's bad, just let us replace them. Y'all know it's bad. Y'all ask for the parts back. So I've never understood that. Quick Wrench with the $20 donation. Anything you want to say quick? I know you're waiting to come on, right? Appreciate that $20 donation. Shannon Dickinson with this $20 donation as well. Man, y'all killing it tonight. Appreciate that very, very, very much. No, it was a long time ago. You did a video on injectors and valve cleaning. Yeah, I don't remember. I've never physically cleaned valves. Like never put a rag to valves, never put a wire brush to valves, never done anything. So that's what I'm saying. I don't know if you're getting me mixed up with somebody else. The only valve I'll actually wipe down is, like I said, the throttle body. Double tap. Yeah, it's cool. It happens, bro. 370 in super chats and fluff would. What the fuck? Hold up. How about 375 in super chats and we'll get Dave on and Dave will take a shot and chase it with a full beer. And then we get to make fun of him the rest of the night. Yeah, that sound good. I need some Guinness or Blue Moon, but we have a variety of tequilas to choose from. Yeah, I have a variety too, but man, I'm trying to wake up tomorrow. It's about control fluff. They need to let you guys work, endpoint, and respect. Yeah. Damn. What up, GMM? Wait, have you already been in here? Or you just came home? Came home. Came in. The fuck is going on here? Fun police in the house? Who? Dave taking a shot? Heck nah. Yeah, hell yeah. Double shot and shotgun a beer. All right, Dave. Hey, I'm down for Dave to take a shot. I'm not much of a shot taker. I mean, yeah, nah. Even when we have get-togethers and they're all taking shots, I'm like, no, hell no. Not happening. Ben here. No, I can't take no shots, guys. I don't even have my bottle with me. It's downstairs. Hey, Garage Monkey. Dave with some margaritas and pina coladas. Let's see. Send out a quick invite real quick. Because I'm not trying to be on too late, guys. I say that all the time. But I am Juan. Somebody needs to go blow up Turner's chat. Or somebody needs to go blow up Turner's comment section and tell him, let's go. We ain't seen or heard from him in forever, man. Garage Monkey Mechanics. Yo, yeah, I knew he just came in. Let Dave on your channel. Leave Dave on your channel and go to sleep. Right. He so good. Primo. Bro. I gotta wake up tomorrow. What was I gonna do? See, y'all made me forget what I was talking about. Oh, appreciate the $2 donation though. That's a good plan, Juan. I like it. I cannot leave Dave unattended. Y'all really think I could leave Dave unattended? That's a little scary. Because if I leave him, then he's gonna end up falling asleep. and then he gonna fall down, and y'all gonna start making fun of him. I gotta protect Dave. Can't let that happen. Yes. No. Hit the like chat. Let's go. Yeah. All right. Dave, I sent you a link if you're trying to come in, brother. You are trying to come in. And there he goes.
That's one.
That's one. Y'all know damn well that was already empty, right?
Oh, you gotta bust me.
Bro, I know you, bro. I know you. So what's up, man? How was the week?
My week?
Yeah.
Shitty so far. I don't know what happened, but the bottom dropped out this week.
For y'all too, huh?
And everything that could go wrong is going wrong.
At the shop or?
Everything. It's, shop, the house, everything, man.
It's just
everything that could go wrong is going wrong.
Yeah. That time of the year, I guess. I don't know. It's fucking weird. What the hell is this? Uh-oh. We got a special somebody. I don't know who this is. What the fuck?
You got an email from this weird Mexican guy. Who are you?
I told him you were on. He'd like you to jump in.
What the hell?
I texted him.
Did you?
I gotta go blow his chat up. I said, I'll just fucking text his phone.
I didn't get no message. I just came in from a cigarette and there's an email.
You didn't get no message?
No.
Did you change your phone number?
No.
How you doing, buddy?
I'm just going deaf. Tired, old.
Tired? Yeah.
Tired and old.
That email.
You still enjoying the retirement?
Delivered. It says delivered. It doesn't say red.
Oh, he almost put his phone number out there.
No, my bad. My phone might be sleeping then.
No, I did. I thought maybe that's why you popped in, because I did. Plus, like, somebody got to go blow Turner's chat up. Where's he been? Blah blah. He been talking about how batteries are expensive and corded tools are better.
You got lucky that I'm awake. I'm usually in bed by now.
Really?
Yeah, he's an old man now.
Oh man.
It's because I'm doing construction again, so I got to wake up in the morning.
Oh.
I've dropped the wrenches. It's getting too expensive. The risk, the liability of being independent, warranty, bad parts, part manufacturers not wanting.
Oh my god, the parts, dude.
Like that's the thing is losing. I was losing more money than I was making, like having to update my software, tools, and stuff like that. Then the Napa refuses the warranty a part, and or like the customer orders parts from Rock Auto and stuff like that, and it's just too much risk and liability unless you're working for a shop. It's just not worth it anymore. It's not worth it to be independent.
Even as a dealer tech, we are having to go aftermarket on so much stuff.
Yeah,
because everything is just back ordered.
But that's the thing, is at a shop, at least they got the overhead, the markup, and they got the money to float oopses and bad parts and stuff like that. But as an independent, it's like, it's just not like it. Like if you're working on your own, like I was mobile independent.
Yeah.
Like if Napa or that refused the warranty of the part, you're on the hook for it. And that's just how it's getting right now. A lot of parts manufacturers are going, well, we want you to send it in to us and we'll inspect it. And then it's getting stupid. Like and just quality of parts too. Like just quality of parts.
We're running into an issue. Running into an issue where extended warranty contracts aren't approving work that the technician finds. So like if I find a busted I find a busted control arm and they came in for a no crank, no start issue, I'm like, well, your technician found that. It's not on the original RO. So we're not going to approve it. What? So now what? Y'all are going to deny the claim?
Yeah.
The next time they come in?
That's what I'm sick. That's why I'm sick and tired of working for another person. I remember I made that comment earlier tonight.
Yeah,
I'm working for the wrong people. My owner has gone too much into this business management, teach, support bullshit group thing. I told him I have a Ford Explorer in my shop. Storing codes and shit, but bottom line, alternators in like what do you want to call it? Limp mode. It's like charging at like 13.5, keeping the voltage at 13.5.
yeah.
It's got a battery light on the dash, and it's got a freaking code set, and it says, charging system failure, blah, 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 blah on the dash. It's a Ford Smart Charge. You'd have to look into it if you're not familiar with it.
Yeah, it's like
Turner knows about it real well, probably.
Smart
You got Gen Mon, Gen Communication, Gen Monitor, and all that, and blah, blah, blah. And it does have a regulator in it, but the PCM is kind of controlling the regulator. And
it's like pulse width.
Yeah. And I'm checking all out, and I keep saying, okay, the alternator's bad. Well, it's brand new. I don't give a shit. It's brand new. I don't give a shit. It's bad. This alternator is no good. Well, the car dealer I bought it from 2 months ago said it had a brand new alternator. I don't care. It's no good. But I tell my service writers, get me one from the Ford dealer. If you're not getting me one from the Ford dealer, I want a brand new unit, not some reman shit from Napa, AutoZone, O'Reilly's, or wherever else you're going to go. Do you know I put 3 of them in this car? The first 2 did nothing but do the same damn thing the original one did. The third one works for about 145 miles in a day and a half. And the car came right back to me with code set. I checked it all out. My wiring between PCM and alternator and regulator is totally fine. Verified it, checked it with a good alternator in a car. The car charges right, does everything right. And they're bitching at me. Oh, no, I'm gonna get, and I told them I'm not putting another one from AutoZone in it. Get me one from the dealer. So they finally did get me one from the dealer. And you know what? It works.
Huh, go figure.
It works. And they're like, what's the issue? I said, I told you guys this. I don't know why the Ford Smart Charge system has been out for a long time, but they still don't know how to rebuild these son of a bitches right.
Yeah.
I don't know what the problem is. I said, for years and years and years, I've been getting bad ones unless I get them from the dealer.
I've had a couple cases where the OEM from the dealer goes bad, and then they find.
I've been getting OE parts that are bad. I'm getting shit failing left and right.
And they'll tell us, oh, go aftermarket.
I'm getting pissed. I had to put a fuse panel. I'd put a fuse panel in a 2019 or 2020 Dodge Durango because it's just all like corroded out on like the top. Somebody left the cover off it. Well, it's here in Michigan, you get that salt water and salt dust. It's at the front of the car. It sneaks its way in there, and some funky shit happens. The customer kept getting some contact issues just within the fuse panel, and he actually asked for a new fuse panel. And then quoted him. I checked out. I'm like, yeah, the fuse panel is what's causing all your funky ass shit. We put a fuse panel in it. You know what happened to me when I put the fuse panel in? And it was a proper fuse panel. You know what happened to it? When all the connectors on the bottom fuse panel, all nice and clean, no corrosion, no nothing. I did put dielectric grease on it and the connections and all that, but the bottom part of the fuse panel was fine. It's just all the terminals at the top of the fuse panel where the fuses went. But you know what happened when I put the new one in the car and I connected the battery and I set the battery on it and it started the car up? By the time I walked back around, the fucking thing already had a flame coming right out of the center of the fuse panel.
Oh shit!
Short circuit somewhere on the circuit board. Circuit board of the fuse panel. Something went wrong. It didn't blow no fuses. It was literally sitting there starting to smoke, and then all of a sudden a little freaking flame came through it, like somebody lit a Bic lighter or something. You saw like a little coming up right out of the fuse panel, and I'm like, what the fuck? Put it out, disconnect. I real quick took a 13 mil, disconnect the battery power from the fuse panel. Car died and shit. I'm like, so I call the Chrysler dealership where we got it from, and the guy's name is Al. I've been dealing with him for a long time. And he's like, you're fucking kidding me. I'm like, no, dude, I plugged the son of a bitch in, started car, and I said, son of a bitch started melting, smoking, and it started flame right out of it. And I'm like, why? He goes, that's got to be like the 8th or 9th one we've had do that in the last 3 months.
What the fuck?
Well, I said, what the fuck? You replaced 8, 9 of them in the last 3 months for? I replaced 2 of them in the last 6 months. And what's wrong with your fuse panels on this car? You know, and the Durangos. I don't know. We were selling a hell of a lot of them. We're replacing tons of them.
Yeah.
Said they're melting out, they're corroding out. The fuel pump relays are failing in them, so the cars become no starts. I said there's got to be a design flaw in the son of the bitches.
So this is on the TIPM, right?
I don't think they call that a TIPM anymore.
No,
I'm thinking on a 2020. It's just a straight up. It's the main fuse panel.
Okay, I thought you were talking about the fuse panel inside the vehicle. I didn't realize it was
under hood by the battery, or where the battery would be expected to be found. The battery's actually under the passenger seat. But
it's fucking crazy, dude.
Yeah, it's right up at the front of the car, kind of where you would expect the battery to be, right in the right front portion of the thunderbolt. You got your radiator cap, your radiator reservoir bottle, and the fuse panel.
And do you know that's one thing I do not miss. I do not miss these problems anymore.
I am losing my ass the last month and a half.
Like I don't miss it. Like I do not miss the headache of working on vehicles anymore.
It never bugged me before, Turner, because my shop owner, who no longer is even talking to any of his employees other than his shop manager. And he's going to this business management coaching bullshit seminar things all the time. He's got a coaching team in this whole 9 yards. So he's just listening to the coaching team now. Now it's all about making his pockets bigger and fuck everybody.
It's all about fucking adjusted gross
when we have these
profit.
problems now, a lot of times I'm getting fucked. I'm not even getting covered on my warranty time or the bullshit time I'm waiting for parts on. I've watched my hours just keep going down, 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 and down. My annual salary, I ain't gonna bullshit nobody. I am on pace to make about $30,000 less than I did last year.
Ooh, I'm about 20K less.
And that's unacceptable to me. That's completely unacceptable to me. After 30 years of doing this, master certified, performance certs, advanced level certifications, all the different seminars, training, everything I can do. I mean, I can weld.
Yeah.
I use a torch signal. I can weld. I can do electrical work. I can electrify a house if I had to.
All I do, wake up, I go to work. I don't have to worry about warranting anything because I've never had to warranty out a 2x4 in my life, but I don't have to worry about nothing. I got my $60 an hour in and out, no headache, no stupid stuff. I don't need a friggin' pickup truck full of tools. I got small job tote of tools, friggin'. Like I'm not having to spend $60,000 a year on diagnostic software and stuff like that. And I don't miss it. I don't miss it. And it's actually,
I'm getting to a point where I'm just fed up with where I work. I'm thinking that's either do my own thing or there's probably only 2 other places I could probably work and deal with the people that I would work with.
Well, the scary thing about being independent right now is like up here in Canada, there was a judge that set up precedents for courts now. A mechanic went out, the customer supplied all the parts, bought all the parts. The mechanic said, I will not warranty the parts. I'll guarantee my work, my craftsmanship, but I'm not getting guaranteed parts. The parts failed, and the customer refused to pay the mechanic to replace the parts, like the time to replace parts. He wanted them to do it for free. But the judge, when it went to court, ruled that the mobile mechanic, was liable for the parts too. He had to either get the warranty or replace them, even though the customer bought the parts.
You are correct. You are correct on that because
that's too much risk, too much liability.
If a customer signed off that we're not warranting the parts, we're not doing anything with the parts. You bought the parts of your parts, blah blah blah. We used to do that, and we ran into a situation. If it was the right person, we just decide. But there was a few here and there we install customers' part. Well, we ran into this issue where we installed customers' parts on a BMW. There's a 2017 BMW 325i, I think. Something like that, X-Drive. It's all-wheel drive. And part literally failed. His cheap ass part they bought is the oil cooler assembly.
Yep.
The plastic just literally split and failed.
Oh shit!
Well, he was driving down the road, and it caused internal engine damage.
Yeah.
Do you know that we were found liable for the failure of the part, even though they found no problem with the install?
That's what I'm saying, Shannon.
Or any of that stuff. Do you know that our shop ended up having to fix this guy's car and get his engine replaced? We had to replace his engine. Now, we didn't have to buy a new engine. We were able to get it so-called from LKQ. So-called only had 73,000 miles on it. And we were able to install a used motor because this particular vehicle had 146,000 miles on it. And the engine we were putting in was basically half of that.
Yeah,
but it was a 2-liter turbo. I want to say it was a 2-liter turbo. It was a 325i 2017. We should have never installed the customer's own parts on the car.
Well, that's the thing. It's too much risk, too much liability, and it's too expensive to be a mechanic today. It's it's not worth it.
The state of Michigan got involved. There's what they call the Bureau of Automotive Regulation in the state of Michigan, the Bar Association. This customer and everything, they got them involved and all that. They came and did their check, and they said, "Nope, you guys are the professionals. You are liable for everything from start to finish, parts, everything." We're like, we didn't buy the part. We don't even know where you got this piece of shit part from. It's not OE. It's a cheap aftermarket imitation. You put it on. You're the installer. Your problem.
Yeah, fuck that.
And that's when we like, fuck that. We never install a customer's part ever anymore.
No, that's why I haven't been doing a whole lot of YouTube, because I'm working. Like I'm actually, and none of that. It's more secure work too.
How long you been doing that now?
Guaranteed endless work. I don't have to worry about it, struggle for it, no lost hours. Like, I get $60 an hour. I work the hours that I want to work.
Like if you ask experts that take all these polls and they check throughout the United States, like national averages and all that, do you know automotive technicians are one of the lowest paid skilled trades in the United States?
That I do believe.
Yeah, do you know what one of the highest skilled trades pay is in the United States?
Electrical.
Working for somebody. Working for an organization or working for somebody. Huh?
Electricians.
Electricians are up there, but believe it or not, like in a mechanical, using your hands type skilled trade. It was elevator and escalator installers / repair guys.
Because there's not a whole lot of them left anymore either. Not many people going to school for it.
Plumbers, I think, were within the top from 5. Say 10. Number 1 being the elevator guy. I think plumber was around 4.
Well, right now, the average carpenter in the U.S. is making about 25% more than the mechanic does, and they need less tools. And it's like
they say that averages for a certified mechanic. You know what the national average is for a certified mechanic with 5 years experience?
Probably same as what it is up here, about $35 an hour right now. That's what they're getting paid.
Not hourly, yearly, annually.
Annually, about 80 to 100.
Oh, you're fucking out of your mind. That's at the top of the scale.
Oh yeah.
You know what the government reports, or these people, these companies that do these things? It's about $42,000, $43,000. Say $42,000.
I was gonna say about 35 to 50 on average.
It's about $42,500 to $43,500 a year is what they're saying the average automotive technician in the United States makes.
Wow.
80 to 100,000 would be
low,
and anything over 100,000 would be exceptional if you're a gasoline auto tech. I know a lot of heavy duty vehicle or heavy duty truck, diesel guys.
What up, Mark? What up, Dad's Garage?
But 100 to 100, between say 90 to 130,000 for automotive tech would probably be at the high end of the pay scale here in Michigan.
What was that number again?
Say 90 to 130,000 a year would be on the high end of a pay scale, like annual salary for auto tech. Diesel higher, heavy duty equipment and shit higher.
It's just working for somebody though.
I just can't believe it. What sucks about working for somebody is when things start to change and they want to make change, how fast that change makes a difference and takes effect. I mean, when a shop owner stopped wanting to, when a shop owner wanted to totally stay out of the picture and not even want to deal with anybody anymore, the business is up to this manager. And the shop owner and the manager are both going to business management classes, and they have coaching staff and a coaching team and this, that. They're doing the whole freaking playbook now. They all of a sudden act like they don't give a shit about any of their techs. So we've lost half our good guys, and we've replaced them with guys with half the skill level, yet they're still trying to take in the same amount of work and the same type
up
of
in the price.
Huh?
Up in the price on services.
Up in the price, not paying us anymore. In fact, they're trying to cut shit on us. They're trying to cut medical benefits and dental benefits from us. They want to totally eliminate our dental and optical benefit, and they want to reduce our medical. And not
I'm with
pay
you,
us
Dad's
anymore.
Garage.
And they're raising labor.
Diesel, aside from obvious reasons, big room equals big smile. Oh, you like Big Hoss? You like who is that? Fucking Doc Holiday? You like them diesels, them stanky ass diesels? I know Turner enjoys them diesels.
I used to. And now those are even stupid.
Right? Extended warranty companies here require pictures of recommendations. Yeah, they send us out inspectors for every little thing. Oh, it needs a mass airflow. Oh, okay, we'll send you out an inspector for what?
Yeah, they say the same shit to us, these warranty companies and shit.
Hope you saw my email, Turner. I sent you an email.
Meanwhile, right now, according to ChatGPT, the average carpenter in the USA is making between $70,000 and $120,000 a year, 3 to 5 years of experience. None of that.
You look throw some wood around.
They don't have to upgrade their tools. They don't have to upgrade any of their tools. They don't really need a whole lot of fancy tools. We've been using the same tools that we've been using for the last 60 years. Like, none of that. You get job bonus. You get big job bonuses on big jobs and big projects too, because a lot of companies down stateside are also doing profit sharing at the end of the job now.
What's that?
Like, when the job's finished, if there's excess profit, they divvy it up amongst everyone.
Damn.
Like,
that's nice until you have a lazy ass on the job site and they still hit the bonus.
Yeah, States they don't. Freaking one guy's got an extra 10 grand in his hand, and he's supposed to divvy it up amongst others. Three standing around and watching him. He just remembers he's got 17 rounds in his side pocket. Boom, 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 and he runs like hell with the money. They don't divvy that shit up here.
No, like, but that's the thing is the education is easier, the schooling is easier.
For what?
Carpentry and construction. It's like it's the cost of being in the industry is less. It's good work, good pay. If you take care of your body, you last forever.
For a good carpenter, I'd say your education you need is probably a lot more than that of a, say, plumber.
Yeah, but it's nothing compared to a mechanic, and it's not continuous.
I'll throw downhill.
Gravity.
I'll go downhill.
Gravity.
That's the thing is. Honestly, I really feel bad for anyone getting into the automotive industry now. I do, because
I feel bad for anybody that lives in Canada right now. I really
scary.
Do.
At least we're not burning our states down.
Oh God,
we're not burning our states down. We lit this. I don't know why Trump wants to stop them from burning California down. Burn, baby, burn.
Damn.
California's got nothing there that I need.
Did you hear about the meeting between Canada, Mexico, and Australia? We turned around. We said we're gonna help the riot. We're gonna help the riot spread, and then there's gonna be a revolution, and then the three of us will come in and claim the USA. We'll take north. Mexico reclaim all their land, and Australia can have a small chunk in the center.
Is this another one of your wet dreams you had after you fell asleep playing video games, or what?
We had to order F-150 Fender, sent 3 of them back before we said fucking fix the 4th one. Spot welds from the skin to the inner fender were off. Damn. They were probably. How much you want to bet they were sending you the wrong part all 3 times? Gotta give it up to them parts departments.
No.
Oh, 2-stroke Detroit diesel, best engine ever. I know nothing about that, brother.
Oh, the 8V71s and the 8V92s. I love those babies. Screaming Jimmies.
I've had 3 alternators. OEM were junk for a Maxima. Dude, that's the ones I'm talking about. The Maximas, man. What OEMs what were junk for a Maxima once upon a time. 4th time was a charm. On the 4th one, our DTS told us to just go aftermarket. I was like, what? What did you just tell me to do? Like, damn, that's crazy. And warranty paid for the aftermarket one too. It would be the norm for us to send back Honda condensers. They'd always come with holes in them or completely bent. That's because, again, give it up to the parts department. Warehouse workers. Heck nah. Elevator guys get big bucks. I would hate that. I would hate working on elevators. Hey, Mark, what up, Am? Oh, yeah, what up, Mark? What's going on, buddy? Elevator techs are so niche, and it's legal ADA requirement. Captive customers. And Lucia, I'm just chilling. How about you, Mark? Hi, Mark. It takes a lot to get certified to work on elevators, escalators, and chairlifts. If you can get your certs, you're pretty much guaranteed 150K plus a year. It's hard work, though. It's not easy as it seems. What would be so hard about it? I'm just curious. Relaxing as best as possible until surgery.
You're dealing with a lot of circuitry. You're dealing with a lot of circuitry and a lot of software programming and all that. You got to make in the elevators. Got to know exactly where to go, when to stop. There's a lot of circuitry involved in it.
So, like a step motor.
I'm just saying. I assume there's a hell of a lot of circuitry involved in the elevator system.
You got the up button, the down button. You got the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 button.
And a micro switch.
That cable stays in place so you don't go falling.
And you got the oh fuck button.
Oh fuck.
Did you guys see that accident? Did you see that plane crash in India?
Oh yeah, dude.
How'd that one motherfucker get out that plane with a few scratches?
Because he was in row 11.
What the fuck? Nobody else was in row 11? Everybody else fucking died?
There's some conspiracy, 11, 11, 11. Some shit about that. I don't know. Saw that today. He was laying in bed 11.
How's that one?
It happened on the 11th at 11.
The flight that
row 11.
The truth was that he was in the bathroom. The bathroom is the most secure place in the airplane.
The crash that happened here in Detroit like 30 fucking some years ago, whatever, 30 years ago, 40 years ago. The flight 244 went down. It was a DC-9. They were trying to get back to the airport, and it landed right on the highway. Every passenger died but one little girl, baby Jessica. And the only reason she survived is because mom had her all wrapped up in a towel or a blanket in her arms. Everybody else got burnt. Everybody else died one way or another. Baby Jessica lived. I mean, still to this day, she's like this hero in Michigan. I can't remember how old she is now, but I'm sure she's never had to work a day in her life. She probably had a free ride her whole life on everything. But yeah, it was really like 244. I'll never forget it. I think I was like 13 years old when it went down. Right on 994.
A lot of on-call time too. You're on call, Mark? Never said it was easy. Just what the video I saw ranked them. I have a 2000 Ram 2500, super easy to work on, huge aftermarket with parts, with quality parts, no electronic bullshit. Okay, let me change this to modern day diesels. Modern day diesels. I have a video coming out soon, maybe in a week, a month, a year, whenever I freaking get to editing and posting it, but
oh my neck.
Has to do with the DEF system.
Modern day.
Are you also talking about the GEF?
The GEF?
Yeah.
Which I heard Nathan is about to start implementing that.
What the fuck, man? What the fuck? What the
I'll take
fuck?
gas engine every day. Cheaper to maintain and cheaper to fix. More comfortable ride. Amen,
the
brother.
fuck?
Boiler operators also make big bucks. My buddy is
Modern
22,
diesel engine.
35.
I only have one
Dude,
word.
6 figures. Damn.
Sprinter. Okay, if you wanna know why I hate modern day diesels, one word: Sprinter.
The fuck is that?
Vehicle made by Dodge. That was a
Mercedes diesel, big cargo vans. Those
Oh,
friggin' goddamn diesels and the friggin' goddamn fucking.
one of the guys was replacing their transmission in a ProMaster. That shit look dumb. I mean, the hood is like this fucking wide, and he's a big guy. He's tall and he's pretty fucking husky.
Yeah.
So what was he changing in it?
Transmission.
Oh,
the 98. What is it? 98 TE. I had to
do an engine. I had to do an engine on those new ProMasters, and I took a cherry picked that son of a bitch up, pulled it right out the top, put the new one in, hooked everything.
Bullshit.
Up. Thing ran like a train.
Bullshit. How you get the engine out the hood that's literally this wide?
What needs body work in the new windshield, but the engine runs great.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Dave,
it needs some body work in the new windshield. Some interior too.
Have you gotten to do any exhaust studs on those new Transit? Those 6 cylinders in the Transits? Those friggin' exhaust studs, when they snap, you gotta pull the goddamn friggin' engine out to drill them out.
What you talking about, the 3.7 and the 3.6s?
Yeah,
or 3.5 and 3.7.
Yeah, when the exhaust manifold bolts, like when the gasket goes, and you go to pull those things out, whatever friggin' Loctite they're using on those sons of bitches, they're in there friggin' permanent.
You weld on them.
Fucking.
You
can't even get a welder in that goddamn thing. You can't get nothing in that.
You can't get nothing in the thing. You just drop the whole
freaking
Bayer.
But 2-time you weld. That's what I do on GMs.
Time here, family.
On GMs, I weld first. I weld.
Yeah, GM. No, I'm talking about on the Transit specifically.
Yeah, I know that.
You got to pull the whole goddamn engine out. Fucking goddamn Ford.
What happened with Ray?
Mechanic. I don't miss it anymore.
I do. I miss
my hair's growing back now. Now that I'm not pulling it out. Now that I'm not pulling my hair out, it's growing back.
He's lying. He uses roll game.
Oh yeah, Turner. You notice I did a little something too.
Yeah, you notice I got the face.
Yeah, you shaved your beard.
I shaved it, man. It got hot. I was trying to do it.
I bet you.
What the fuck was that?
I bet you look like a newborn baby when you shaved it off, eh?
Yeah. No, I can't. I'm not going bald. You'll see the fourth chin coming in. Hell no.
No.
I got to keep a little shadow there.
The best secret to a good shave, Turner, is a good blade. Mach 3 Gillette. And your favorite color of green handle.
Oi, mate, I just used my Bowie knife.
Ow.
In the cold river water.
I don't even know if I know how to use a razor anymore.
When it's nice, nicey, I take that ice cold water, splash it on.
Take care.
You know, you jackass. You shouldn't be working. You shouldn't be working in construction. You have a pretty good fucking.
It's one of those.
You have a pretty good knack at imitating voices.
Night garage.
Don't you think, Fluff? He has a pretty good knack at imitating voices.
Yep.
I do not know what you're talking about. Please stop it,
dude. Seriously, you gotta
don't
go take yourself.
No, don't.
When the riots are over, go to Hollywood and see if anybody likes the way you can talk 15 different languages. I forgot you can't come to America. You're a criminal.
America.
Actually, no. Actually, my I can go. My ban is over.
Oh, don't run your mouth to me, prick. I'll make sure you stay there forever.
What is wrong? Trump loves me. I'm Russian now.
Easy. Yo, easy.
I call Trump. I go. I'm from Russia now. I'm your friend, right? Yeah. I come now. Yeah?
Checking in. What? 2005 59 3500. Checking in.
Easy Tech Joe.
That's SC. What's that? What's that?
Mm.
Not familiar. Any of y'all ever
Easy
work
Tech
on
Joe
converted
ain't got no
propane?
damn green
I have
razor
not.
blade like I got.
Maybe Turner's worked on propane motors, but I have not. Like
Propane.
Check out that razor. Easy
Propane. I
boiler
love my
operator.
propane.
Retired 22, 130 watt power plant. Operator on 2 units, cross compound units. Ooh, you talking a different language than what I know. What's
You got
good,
your
fam? Long time, bro.
regulator, your mixer, your heater.
Easy. Easy.
I love propane.
Easy.
I love propane.
Propane vat.
You just got to make sure when you convert it to propane, you put the stainless steel
South Carolina
valves in it, so that way they don't rust and break on you. You got to toughen it up a little bit.
What's that?
Does anyone know where I can find some clean urine? Not here. It's dirty. It's dirty. No, just kidding.
Yeah, yes. You just you go outside.
Just use the DEF. It's synthetic pee. Use DEF. It's synthetic pee. It's pure.
You got to have the temperatures right. And the pH has got to be right. Temp and pH has got to be right. Do you have dogs?
When you put it,
you smoking too much pot around your dog.
You put it. You had it right there beside the sag. You know.
Yeah, you just fucking hook it. You hook a thing to you got a dog and you catch it.
I would just use some
DEF. You keep it warm. You got to put
pee.
it down your pants. Keep it warm because they're going to check temperature. They're going to check pH. They're going to check like creatine levels in it. They're going to check for dilution, B12. You got to take complex B12. You got to do some serious shit. You clean yourself out.
Hey, no, you got to confuse them. Go find a pregnant woman, get her to pee for you, and that will baffle the friggin' hell of them. Sir, you're not on drugs, but I'm sorry to tell you, it looks like you're having a kid.
Looks like a rebrand razor.
Levels high as
hell. ICT, really though? Really? What up, guys? What up, Easy? It's been a minute, bro. Yeah, I saw the green razor, but I'm a beer gang, bro. I had to shave mine off. Bro.
I ain't gonna use the damn.
I was stripping off of that shit.
That's if I ever do decide to shave.
Yeah, so I was out with a female friend not too long ago, and we were at a bar, and
that's not bad.
She left her purse in the bar, and it was jazz night, so the place was full of black people. And then I walked in, and I said, "Is there a black person here?" And they all stood up. Can't you see us? I'm looking for. Is there a black person here? I was looking for a black purse, not a person. Is there a black person here?
A bus company I used to work for had 350
propane
V8s converted by Roush. They sucked ass. When ambient temp got above 75 degrees, you couldn't pump the fuel.
Oh yeah, the Fords are bad. The conversion kits that they used on them too. The what for the fuel injected engines, they were made by one company, and there's a little tuner that you had that if you don't have that tuner, you're fucked because they don't make it, they don't sell it, you can't find it, and it was only given to the installers. So like if you got one of those things, you ain't got that programmer, you're fucked.
Who we all still talking to here? We got Kai Guy on, Mark's on, Shannon on, Big Hoss on.
Moving to South Carolina. Just for fuel.
What's your
Wisconsin?
86,000 Fluffy. Holy crap, you're getting up there.
Yeah, slowly.
Yeah, he did. Fluffy told me today he was 5'6". I said you're getting up there, taking a little bit.
I'm done growing. Like I said, Dave, it all depends what leg I'm standing on, brother.
Yeah,
another 20,000, you'll get a silver play button. Come on, let's push.
I'm trying, man.
I did last night too.
Every time it fucks everything up.
If a moron that plays with grills can hit 100,000, you can hit 100,000. Okay.
Yeah, but he loves Harbor Freight.
I will hit the 100,000 before I collect social.
Oh no! Hopefully by the end of the year.
I'm thinking I got about. I think I got about 11 more years before I hit the 100,000. Right now, I think
seriously. If
I've got about 91,000 girls so far, so I got about 9,800 more to go, and then I hit 100,000. I figured I could do that in the next 11 years.
Honestly, Fluffy, if a monkey that just plays with drills every single day can hit 100,000, I'm sure you can. You know who I'm talking about, Dave,
Yeah.
right?
I know who you're talking
Souls.
about.
Freaking
Your
hit
best
100.
The salty guy.
Hey, your best friend. So I'd use Matco razor with the Gillette blades. Ain't that what they take? The Gillette Mach 3s?
Yeah, that's it says Gillette Mach 3s.
Yeah,
I haven't
South
used a
Carolina,
razor in a
free
long
state.
time. I just keep going with my freaking thing I cut my hair with. I go,
Sounds good, Mark. Moved here 30 years ago. Damn. Trying to push 10K. I'm right around. Dude, damn. And you got some freaking videos out there, bro. I'm surprised you're God. I don't know. YouTube been on a trip for about the past year. About a year.
But I just you know what the problem is with you and Easy Tech Joe and others?
We don't I was gonna say
Okay.
we don't post Snap on, but he does.
It's that goddamn green.
You think so? You think if we switched to red, we'd do something? We would move? So trying to break 100.
I think you
Gotta
should
push.
I think you should listen to Chaka Gillis. You stick with the green or greenish color, go Ryobi all the way. That would be like what, a yellowish green? It ain't yellow, but it ain't green. It's kind of in between.
But I
Well,
want
high vis. That'd be high vis. Go
something
Ryobi.
that's gonna
Chaka
last.
Gillis thinks Ryobi.
I need something that's gonna last one tire rotation at least.
Chaka Gillis will tell you how good Ryobi is.
Need something that's gonna last.
No, I don't know. I think the YouTube algorithm.
I have no content though. Oh,
the YouTube algorithm and all that, everything's changed a hell of a lot. I think,
dude, it's bad. It's bad.
I've noticed a lot of changes.
Ryobi is more kind of lime green. True. What up, Chronicle? How's it going, brother? Lime green. Heidi Ho Chaka. Don't.
All I know is cordless is overrated.
Ryobi.
Cordless tools are overrated. Just go back to the
Depends.
cord and the hose.
Depends.
If you're horny in the middle of the woods and you don't have
More efficient, better for the environment, longer lasting, better quality, more durable, more rugged. I
like the cordless for the small impacts.
Yeah, like cordless is nice. It's nice to have. It's handy, but it's not. It's honestly, it's not a necessity. It's not, and none of that batteries. The thing that's killing me is batteries. Replacing freaking batteries. That's what I hate.
Don't sleep on Ryobi. Got to, bro.
I tell you,
John is going to be excited now.
Diesel field is great. You can move from heavy equipment, light duty truck, power generation, or semi trucks. Been doing heavy equipment for 18 years. Bottom line, ain't you from West Texas? Bottom line, or is that somebody else? Ryobi is straight up. What is
excrement?
The fuck is that?
That is shit.
What is that?
It's the poopy. It's the poopy.
Chaka Gillis used to always jump on another person's live stream and throw like a $2 holler out there and put Ryobi sucks. Or Ryobi's trash or something like that every time you jump on the live. That's how I know. I know we always do that.
Somebody delete that comment. Yeah, I ain't posting that fucking comment. Cordless is nice to have, but I still air. Yes, I love air tools. I had a DeWalt battery sit on a shelf for 4 years, threw it in my impact, and it lasted like I just charged it. Interesting. Cordless is the way. Nah, bro, hold up. Wait. No. Cordless is big, it's bulky, it shakes the hell out of your hands.
Yep.
If you got a bolt that's being stubborn, it's just gonna pound and pound and pound and pound and pound. Versus you put an air on there.
And none of that. You're not stopping to change a battery. You're not waiting for a battery to charge. You're not replacing a battery, which is expensive when they go. You just go. Just go.
Got a 50. And with heat, the longer you're impacting that shit, that motor's heating up, creating some sort of resistance in there. You're losing power the longer you're hitting. And
if you run over that air impact, it's going to be perfectly fine. You run over that Milwaukee, it's not going to be fine.
Whoa. Hold on. I found I found a Milwaukee Impact in the middle of our dealership, right? So there's like little roads within our dealership, and I was in our express side, and I pulled a car around, and I saw something in like a 4-way stop. I was like, "What the fuck is that?" And we just had a hot shot trailer turn in the corner. So as soon as he passed, I just see something on the ground. I'm like, "What the fuck is that?" A fucking Impact that been ran over. A half-inch Impact. I was like, I asked everybody in the shop, "Yo, y'all, yeah, this anybody's?" No. Fuck, it's mine now. Got a brand. I wouldn't say it's brand new, but it's in pretty fucking good shape. It looks like 3 months used. So it's got some light scratches on it. It's not dirty. It does have some asphalt dents from being run over, but this shit works. So Milwaukee can be run over. I'm surprised that handle didn't break. I was real surprised.
I got lucky on that one.
Fuck yeah. Got a 15 amp Ryobi saw from 86. Used it for thousands of projects. Damn. South Texas. All right. I was wrong. South
I've
Texas.
got tools that are over 40 years old that are still working better than most of my cordless crap is.
Wait, you talking? Are you talking
over 50 years old? So it's like it's 8-10.
I have a whole drawer dedicated to just air tools. Yeah, same. I got air tools and I got the battery impacts. A lot of the battery impacts were just bought for the channel, which I'm done with that.
And not only that, no one's gonna steal your corded tools. No one's gonna steal your corded
nobody
tools.
wants that shit.
They don't want that shit.
What I love about air tools is put a few drops of Earl in it in the morning and you're good all day. No batteries to worry about. Very true. I like air too, but I'm usually working in the driveway. I have enough hose to reach, but battery just easier. Also, battery powered works in salvage yard. Yes, I mean it does have its time and place. It does have its time and place. The long life of air is a huge plus. Everybody wants to. This is something that trips me out when people complain about air. The air hose. They complain about what's the other thing? The cost of the compressor that's provided by the shop.
I used to get a little whip about 1 foot long, a piece of hose 1 foot long, and I thread that right into the tool so I don't have the nipple. So it gives me more flexibility, more room. The hose is right on the tool, and I got a foot of it, so I don't have the connector taking up that much space, taking up that much of the tool's space. So it's nice and flexy.
I'll tell you, what's that mini half-inch driver
Raptor
impact? The Raptor. That little bitch, you got that right?
Yeah.
That little bitch is bad. High flow air fitting on it. Bad.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I forgot you told me about that.
Bad to the bone. High airflow fitting on it. 100.
All right, you know what, Aaron, you're out of here, bro. Where the fuck you at?
What the fuck is he talking about? I keep trying to go zap his shit.
Yeah, nah, he's out.
You got
long life.
What the fuck does that mean, though? I almost want to like ask him. Like, dude, what the fuck do you mean by this shit? Usually working ever ice 8. Is he talking about like, coming to get your ass? Is he talking about coming to get your ass?
I don't fucking know.
Is that what you're taking it as?
Yep.
That's what I'm taking it as.
He doesn't understand. Fluffy can't be deported. He went to school with a bunch of white boys, and he partied with white boys. He's more white than he is Mexican.
Yeah, I'm straight. I'm a fucking Oreo, bro. Potato. The long life of air.
No, Idaho, bitches.
No Sabo Espanol. That's all you get out of me.
That's the other thing. He can't even speak proper Mexican. He'd be screwed if we deported him. If we sent Fluffy back to Mexico, he'd be screwed.
Hold on, wait. What do you mean back to Mexico? I was never from Mexico to begin with.
He's from Idaho. He fucking knows how to use a fucking hoe. He knows how to use a potato. A pitchfork to pick up potatoes.
Dude, my kindergarten field trips consisted of going to the fucking potato fields and getting a sack of potatoes. No bullshit.
Yeah, thank God it was the cotton field.
Wow. Wow. The long life of air is a huge plus. Modern cordless will do anything air can do. Not true.
Not true.
And I've proved that many times on the channel.
Dude,
and look at how big it has to be. Look how big,
yeah.
bulky, and heavy it has to be.
I don't give a rat's ass what anybody on YouTube is using, sewing, or doing. Air versus cordless on bolt torque, max torque, and loosening torque, and tightening torque, or any of that shit. Battery powered versus pneumatic. Say half-inch drive versus half-inch drive. They all talk about that new big badass DeWalt. That
that 891 or whatever
it is. It's big. It's heavy. It's bulky.
I'll tell you right now, on a rusted ass, old-fashioned Michigan freaking fastener, you lube that bitch up with good penetrant and all that shit. If you're lucky enough to that electric will actually take that bitch off before it breaks itself, you take a good freaking half-inch drive or three-quarter drive, say AirCAD or something, Mako Air Impact, it'll rip that son of a bitch off with a battery thing still sitting there going acting like a stupid ass. All those tests and all those performance torque test shit, I'll run on clean ass fasteners. Everybody says, "Oh, my Milwaukee high torque's way more powerful than any air powered I've ever used." You must be running a real shitty line of air to it.
Yeah.
Because here in Metro Detroit,
90 psi or 80 psi. I can't believe shops even run that low.
80 psi will give you any power on air tools.
Yep. Most of my air tools are Chicago pneumatic. Hell, even the
high flow CFM, the CFM, you want to get that 20 CFM at least.
Earthquakes from Harbor Freight. The earthquakes from Harbor Freight are even pretty decent.
Yeah, they're
Porter cable. Yep.
I think
the thing is size and weight.
I think the rip-offs at Harbor Freight are basically. My understanding, Ingersoll Rand has another division of their corporation that is in China, and they're making other air tools and doing other stuff for other companies, and they're just not branding them Ingersolls. They're branding them Sonex. They're branding them Earthquakes. They're branding them this. But I guess if you rip apart their internals and rip apart their equivalent, like real true American-made Ingersoll, I've been told the parts are totally interchangeable.
Huh.
My only assumption is maybe the plastic composite molding of it or the metal parts in the interior hammers mechanism and anvil maybe aren't as strong as the Ingersoll brand. Maybe that's American steel forged here somewhere to make the hammers and the anvil where that's made in China or Taiwan on those. I don't know. They are the what do they call them? The Earthquakes are pretty solid guns.
Yeah. Porter cable was pricey.
What's the other one? They got the air hammer, die grinders. What's the other brand that Harbor Freight carries? That's pretty freaking solid.
I don't know. It's just
one of their air hammers is basically the same damn thing as a Mac air hammer, but has a slightly different trigger. But the rest of the parts are like Chief.
Oh yeah. You're right. You're right. I know Easy Tech Joe was running Chief for a while.
Here's a question: what would you guys rather use, an air-powered die grinder or one of the battery-powered die grinders? Like cut out
power all the way,
low RPM that are bulky,
that are this fucking long.
Yeah,
with the battery.
Air all the way, because if you want to put some pressure in them, the air has enough power to take that pressure. Where if you do that to the battery powered ones, you overheat them.
Yep.
Battery powered ones you got to totally
that
cordless ones you got to totally let the tool do the work. You can't really put any pressure into
it. Whether you go with cordless or air, an induction heater is a must-have when up here in the Rust Belt.
I have induction heater and I also have a torch, soldering torch.
I just have a map gas.
Oh yeah, you're in Texas.
I just
a place where I get really pissed at something. It's I just cut the head rate off it, pound the hell out of it, knock it out, and we're replacing it all.
Hell.
I just piss on it. I just pee on it, and it just corrodes it right away.
Damn.
You know what works good as a penetrant is when you do brake fluid flushes, if it like really fails, like do you ever dip strip test them, or how do you test brake fluid at your shop, or don't you? Is it just a mileage based thing?
Yeah, mileage based.
You guys don't do any dip strips or moisture tests or anything?
Nah.
I'm gonna say you come across some real old shitty brake fluid, keep that shit. Put it in the spray bottle. Just make sure you're not on a painted surface you give a shit about. You spray that, let it sit for a while. That's a very good rust penetrant.
I've heard.
But you gotta be careful, like I said, away from painted surfaces.
Yeah. High flow air fittings make all the difference. I use V Milton, I think.
We used to just put some diesel on everything. That's all we did, just use diesel.
All these new kids coming in the industry have no respect for air tools anymore. They just want their cordless snap-on impacts. That's because of the internet. That's because of people like me.
I don't like cordless half-inch drive impact. I only use it if I have to.
Out there. But in all reality, I will always promote a pneumatic tool over cordless. Yeah, cordless ones are nice, but the air tools are fucking bar none.
Oh, air tool blows cordless out of the freaking water. No doubt about it.
An air tool, any
I
brand.
can tell you this right now. I am using an AirCat. I do have the Rex. The Rex. Everybody can Torque Test Channel can have his show. He can do his thing. I have Mako. There's Rex, which is the highest rated half-inch drive, air-powered torque or impact wrench out there that I know of, right? Torque Test Channel, it beat everything, right?
Yep.
The Rex.
And except for the price.
Well, I don't care about the price. I'm talking actual what it showed it could do. It beat everybody. But I do have a AirCat. That's my daily, only because I'm so used to the handle. I just the Rex is just if my AirCat can't do it, but that's what I'm going to get down to. They both have high flow fittings on it. My AirCat's I think it's a 1250 AirCat, blah blah blah. Mm-hmm. I know it's nothing special. I think you can buy the damn thing for $200 or less. And I will tell you, when I've run into shits where I'm having a hard time getting something apart, because I do use cordless, but it's what they call their mid torque. It's the DeWalt mid torque.
Yeah.
That also shocked the Torque Test Channel. I think it's a DC 961 or whatever. It doesn't matter. But the Rex versus my AirCat, with the air power I have and the airflow I have, they're very comparable, man. I can't say one's better than another. They both seem to be about the same.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe I'm brand new fasteners and brand new equipment, like all these channels do their test on. Maybe the Rex would blow away my that, but when it comes down to beat up rusted ass stuff, sometimes it's just a matter of patience and the way you're holding it.
I watch all of these channels and they're always talking about PSI. You can have 200 PSI going through a 1/4 inch hose or 3/8 hose all you want. And you're not getting the CFM. Air tools like Impacts, they want CFM. You want 20 to 30 CFM hitting through that tool. So you want to go with at least a 1/2 inch air hose, feeding that tool, letting the volume of air at a high PSI. Like you'll get more power at 100 PSI at 25 CFM than you will at 200 PSI at friggin' 6 CFM. Like that's, and all these home compressors and that, these compressors, they do 6 to 11 CFM. They don't get anywhere high. That's why big shops, they have these big compressors, but you guys are all using these tiny little hoses,
We have two champions,
like those nylon hoses.
We have two champion compressors, vertical champion compressors, 8 horsepower, I believe.
Yeah.
There's 2-stage. They're in line. One's a main compressor, the other one's a secondary. If pressure drops below a certain thing, but between those two, I think we're putting out 20 plus CFM. I'd have to look up specs.
You should be putting out. You should be putting out about 40 CFM on with 2 of them going. Like if you want to put a 1/2 inch air hose on your tool, man, you'd be friggin' boom.
What's that?
If your tool can handle like, that's the thing. The biggest hose that you can fit on your friggin' tool is the best hose for that tool. Like,
Yes,
I've even taken some of my air tools that I've had that came with a 3/8, and I've actually drilled them out to a 1/2 inch just to get the CFM up there. Like, no, it's all about CFM, the airflow. You want,
it's all about the size of your hose. That's the end of it.
yeah, the size of your hose. The bigger the hose, the better.
You know what happens if you have a small hand, right? You know what that means. You have small hand. It means you wear a small glove.
Where are you going? He said Garth
Big
Patterson.
hose, you know what that means.
I just have to shave my hands every day.
A lot of flow.
Damn.
I get hair
versus air. Air will always outperform and win. It's lighter, not as bulky. Absolutely.
It's really also more energy efficient too. There's the thing with air power tools and cordless tools. A lot of people don't understand, when you are charging these batteries, you're actually throwing money out the window, because 15 to 20% of the electricity going into that charger is going to waste. You're only getting about like 75 to 80% of that energy into the battery because of transfer and conversion, plus the charger takes power. So, like, if you plugged I've actually done this. You plug a skill saw in, and you can test the power rate, how many watts per hour it's using, and then compare it to a cordless tool, what it takes to charge that battery. The corded tool is more energy efficient, and none of that. You have no downtime. You're not stopping to changing batteries. You're not climbing up and down ladders to get a new battery or a fresh battery, or having someone to go try to find them, or waiting for a battery. You just keep going and going and going. You're not losing power, but none of that. Like I keep saying, they're better for the environment. Air tools and corded tools are better for the environment because there's no battery, and battery equals waste, toxic waste, strip mining, hazardous materials, disposal, excess cost. Like, you need at least 2 batteries for your tools. So now, and if you buy the bare tool, it's just not efficient.
Let's talk about
cost effective. It's not. It's ridiculous. Like, it's nice to have if you can afford it, and it's something that you want. It's not a necessity. It's not the
price factor
choice. It should not be your first choice. And if you're a DIY enthusiast, save the friggin' money. You're only going to use it once every 3 months. Don't go buy a cordless tool for something you're going to use once.
The price of a cordless tool is
that's very good.
The price of a cordless tool with a battery is probably double of what you'll get with the air.
It's a very, very, very good with everything that Turner just said, or Sayer. I don't know if you got a name.
And no one's going to steal it either. That's the other thing. It's not going to disappear from your toolbox.
What he just said about air tools is the truth. And anybody looking to get in this industry, or anybody in this industry that's new in this industry, Turner and I, and even Fluff, we're not necessarily talking about tool truck brand air tools. Ingersoll still makes solid product. Earthquake shit from Harbor Freight ain't bad. Chicago Pneumatic, always known to be good. Astro Pneumatic, pretty good company. You know, you go AirCat. You don't have to buy a $700 air-powered half-inch drive snap-on impact, because
you can pick up those old. You can buy those
snap-on air impact.
Like
it's a pile of shit. But he's right. When it comes to battery-powered shit, they're very handy. They're very nice to have. Certain things. I mean, one thing I'd miss if you took away all my cordless tools, the one cordless tool I would miss the hell out of would be my CT861. You took away my CT861s. That's the one with the toggle 3H drive impact toggle switch. I gave away my 761s, so now I just got 861s, which is their newest brushless one. I'd miss that. But what I'm getting at with the cordless tools, my productivity has never increased going cordless versus using air tool with a good air hose. I was just as productive, if not more productive, with air tools. So cost is pretty insane on air tools, no matter which route you really go.
And with how expensive life is getting right now,
and the batteries, oh my God! I mean,
dude,
I have, like, example, air tool. I have 90-degree air powered die grinder, made or it's sold under the Snap-on name. They do own the company that makes it. It is an air tool company. I wish I could tell you, but off the top of my head, I don't remember who Snap-on's air tool company is. But I will tell you, that thing is probably 15 years old. I grease the head probably once every few months, and I do spray air tool oil into it. But my AirCat, that's probably 10, 12 years old. Never had it repaired.
Yep.
My Snap-on air hammer, I probably went 16, 17 years with it before I had to have it rebuilt.
Well, that's the thing. It's none of that. You got to think about it. Like, you're a young person, you're starting out in the industry. You got to put food on your table. Maybe you got a kid or two, or one on the way. You want money. Like, and if you go and spend all your money, or you got your credit card maxed out, or you got your Snap-on truck maxed out, you're falling behind because you're not making, like, it's not like
well, that's what I'm trying to get though. The cordless tools, they're nice, but the cordless tools, if you are in a good shop, the cordless tools, I don't think are going to make you any money.
No, they're not going to make you any more money than an air power tool. Air power tool,
I've not found it to be there, but I will tell you, the batteries, depending on your environment, how you charge them, how you use the tool, blah blah, your batteries could kill you just keeping the tool going on batteries. Let alone if you have to send the tool out for repair. And I guarantee you, destined repair. I mean, need repair. I'll be honest with you, a half-inch drive impact. There's not a half-inch drive impact, air-powered impact that I've ever broke on me and said, I'm going to take this thing apart, see what happened to it, what broke, and I'll order up the parts. I can tell you where to order up the parts, but I order up the parts, I fix it myself. I've never had anybody else fix my half-inch drive air impact or 3/8 drive air impacts.
And them pneumatic tools can take a fucking beating.
And you look at the people in like auto body shops, they're sanders using these cordless sanders. When that battery cuts out and the tool turns off, it leaves these nasty little gouge swirls in your paint job. With an air, you don't get that. When you're running an air sander, it just goes and goes and goes and goes till you stop.
I'm trying to remember.
Like that's the thing. These cordless sanders are a waste of money. I'm going to be honest. Cordless sanders, like if you're an auto body shop, keep air, going air, more reliable, better finished job, more balanced, not bulky, not stupid, and you have less chance of fucking up your job. Because when that battery cuts out on you, that tool goes to a stop, it screws up your sanding job. It literally does.
And them batteries are fucking expensive.
Woodworker, buy corded sanders, corded grinders, cordless grinders, cordless sanders. Waste of friggin' money. Waste of money. Like they're like you got to just be like, that's the thing, is we're so wound up with social media and the hype and all this and that, and like what's one or two extension cords or a hose? Like, it's not in your way, really. It's not like it's like, no, it's no, like, but the big thing is it's just cost of living nowadays. You want to do a job, you got to have the tools. Buy a high quality good quality corded or air tool.
Like I said,
and it will last you a lifetime.
Most air tools, well, certain air tools can become tricky to take them apart if you're not familiar with them. I'm bringing them back together, but most like air tools, like your impacts, are very simplistic to fix, take apart. I mean, if you're a mechanic, it should be to you.
Yeah,
simplistic to take apart, put back together. And I think it's power tool power tool repair in Ohio that I use. You can send them the whole tool if you want them to rebuild it. Prices are very reasonable, but they can get parts for like everything. I mean, it could be a Snap-on air tool. It could be an old Matco. You just got to kind of give them like what the model number or give them close to what you have. They usually have the parts to repair almost any air tool that's been made in the last.
And that's the thing is
35, 40 years.
These tools are cheaper to fix. Like they're cost effective, but that's the thing is too, is like when the warranty expires on a cordless tool, you're either buying a brand new one for $1,000 or they're repairing it for like Snap-on. What is it? 50-60% of the original cost or something like that. That's still a lot of money. Where you buy a good quality air tool, it's going to cost you nothing to get the parts for it, or you can just buy a new one for less than what it would to replace the corded.
Here's something that's interesting, and if anybody doesn't,
Rick, I don't have a old tool like that. You got me on that.
Here's something interesting though that I don't know how many people watch the Torque Test channel, but
very true, ICT. Like
I have a mid-size half-inch drive cordless torque wrench I use. I think it's a DC 961 or whatever by DeWalt. And when the Torque Test channel tested, he was shocked by its power and all that. And this thing does like 90% of what I need to do, and very convenient. I don't have to carry a hose around with me, and it's light. Don't vibrate much. But I'm not going to lie. I've never made it a year using it on the daily as a professional without the damn thing breaking. And now I'm on its last year of warranty. I've already had to send it in 3 times. And the first 2 times they gave me a brand new tool because they could not get parts there and back, or the last time they repaired it. But it's breaking the hammer mechanism in the tool. But I also have another coworker I work with has bought the newest M12 Milwaukee's that are supposedly putting out all this freaking torque.
Oh yeah, the 500 foot-pound.
He keeps going through them. He keeps going through them, using it on the daily. It's breaking the internals. My DeWalt's breaking its internals. I've never made it a year. I think the longest I went is about 8 months. Like I said, I've already sent it out 3 times. And I'm just about out of warranty. I think DeWalt's only a 2-year warranty. Or is it 3 years?
Shit. Oh, fuck,
Either 2 or 3. I'm just about out of warranty on it. All I'm saying is all these new cordless tools that they're throwing these big power ratings at, their tool can't handle it on a daily. My experience. The newest generation of these impacts can't handle doing it every day on the daily. They're breaking.
Yeah.
I'm breaking my shit. My coworkers are breaking their shit. Mine's yellow. Theirs is red. We're both breaking our shit with the newest.
That air stub you have. Earthquake is a beast. I didn't even know there was a 1/2-inch stubby on Earthquake. My oldest, I still might use a 1/2-inch hand impact from Napa circa 1978. Damn. It's awesome. Chief air hands down. That Milwaukee die grinder is pretty worthless to me. And then you have to on that one where they require like a 6 amp hour battery.
Well, if you want to use it for any period of time, you put that, was it 2.5 amp or 2.5 amp hour, or the little bitch that.
Yeah, but it stops with every little fucking bit of pressure you put on it. Or brake fluid tastes bad. Mark, you're not supposed to taste that, buddy. Melton Industries P style. Who
P style 3/8 and 1/2-inch. The 3/8 P style.
Coil. Ain't that aircraft
Why does my camera keep shutting off?
Rust penetrator? Air tools don't have battery platform changes. True.
Yep.
Liquid wrench for me.
Well, none of that. You don't have to worry about upgrading to the newest, fanciest, latest.
What is that? What is that penetrant that's real expensive that everybody swears by that works so good?
Croyle?
Is like $20 a can or $18 a can?
Mm-hmm.
So they use that mainly on aircrafts, right?
It's orange. It's orange can, right?
That's something else.
Croyle. You got it right.
No, I think I'm thinking of something else.
No, I think you got it right.
How about RTV, man? When was the last time you guys actually went to a store and bought a tube of like Ultra Black yourself? Not the shop, not taking it from the shop. Went to the store and bought it yourself.
Not.
That stuff's getting it's almost $40 to $50 a tube up here now.
I can give you 100 psi from a 5-gallon tank with a small hose. Is how much up there?
Oh, $40 to $50 for a tube of Ultra Black.
And what is that USD?
Dude, I just know everything going up in price, man.
It's getting scary.
That is what she said. Girth matters more. Nothing we can have. Nothing we have can satisfy something that's self-lubricant.
Like last oil pan I did, I couldn't afford the RTV, so I just used double-sided tape. It seemed to work well.
Air compressors always go out, and I charge my batteries for free at work.
Should do that. Do it. I should do that. Get an old engine, pull the head off, and put some double-sided tape on it, slap it on there.
Compressors won't go out, man. The only thing
my shop has not had our compressor go out until I said that it's probably gonna go out tomorrow. But
the only thing I don't like, you get a lot of water in your fucking lines.
Oh fuck, we don't have a water separator, bro.
We do, but we do, but like this time of year, nobody understands our humidity's high too. This time of year, we get so much fucking water in those lines, even with the fucking dryers on. And we're not
ours does that.
We're not a paint and body shop, so it's just like
ours does that purging like every fucking 10 minutes.
Spray oil in your fucking guns and shit. Put fucking that, fucking air tool oil in it, whatever you want to use.
Yeah. The shop compressor run on. Electricity, but I ain't worried. Me personally, I'm not worried about the electricity. It's the fucking batteries, the cost of the batteries.
Yeah,
drop them from fucking 3 feet, and the battery case breaks, or
you fucking break a battery,
just explodes,
or it gets water inside, water damage. Then we all know water damage isn't warranted.
So my humidity right now, Fluffy, is 90%.
Damn, battery is more convenient for sure.
Not
better head to head with it.
Look on the weatherchannel.com.
This is the thing is
it is convenient. I will give that. Battery is convenient.
A lot of guys out on the job site, they're using these cordless nail guns. I got a couple just for convenience for like quick in and out jobs, but they're not what I use if I'm going to work a 10-hour day. I'm not going to lug that 10-pound friggin' cordless gun around. I'm going to grab my little 3-pound Hitachi magnesium body that's light in my hands. I could toss the thing around, throw it across the yard if I want, and pull it back with the hose. And but that's the thing is they're sitting in there. They can't get into these tight spaces and that. Meanwhile, I'm here with my little tiny, smaller nailers. Oh, no problem. little carry around compressor.
3 minutes and it will last a long time. Hell yeah! The new senders in the auto body are plug-in with vacuum dust collection.
Yeah, those are actually those vacuum powered ones are friggin' the cat's mouth. Who makes those one? Muffel or something like that makes some good ones.
Merca and 3M have offerings. No one that knows what they're doing, but does finish sanding with a DA.
Then you got people like Sergio here. He'd be lost without his cordless because all they use is a drill, and an impact. That's all they need. That and a small bag of pliers and cutters.
Also, what the fuck, YouTube? Really, bro? I got a notification right away. Normally, I get a notification about my own live like 2 or 3 days later, but I actually got it right when I fired it up. YouTube's on some fucking shit right now. Hey, Sergio. Sergio, you want a link? I think we're gonna go backstream here in a minute. That's one thing that the DIY. Oh, we have summoned Turner. If you didn't realize that. Guy right there with the
brought me back from the grave. They resurrected me.
That's one thing that the DIY guys don't realize. They don't use this shit every day, and yet say I never had a problem. They don't use it every day. Correct. Or they have like fucking 10 variations of the same tool. I like my M12 die grinder. It works well. You just have to learn its limitations, how to use it right. You have the updated one or you're still using the first generation, the one they came out with a couple years ago. It's because you nerds don't take care of your compressors or use air dryers. It's not us. It's a shop.
All I know is my air. I can lean onto that air bastard, that air grinder, all I want, and it don't stall out on me. I get
hey, your limitations are the disc itself.
Yep.
I've only ever broken one Milwaukee battery, and I dropped. Really?
In the last 5 years, I've probably spent on upgrading my batteries, replacing batteries. I've probably spent about $6,000 on just replacing batteries.
He's a lot more than just my impact. Oh, he uses wire cutters too.
Wire cutters, a screwdriver, maybe.
I have the original one. Yeah, I figured. Wasn't making a joke, but I'm not good body at work.
Oh, he eating like a nigga.
Oh, I have an Ichibana soup. Oh, very, very good.
There you go again.
Dum solo, Ichiban. Good Ichiban. I'm Bim Bim chilling.
I'm sending you a link, Serge. We're gonna go backstage, so if you want to hop on, let's do it. As far as y'all in the chat, thank y'all for joining. We're gonna end it off right here. I think it's a good spot, 12 o'clock. I'm gonna talk with these guys a little bit, and we'll see y'all next Friday. Hopefully, wait, hold up. Yes, next Friday. Wait. Oh man, I don't know if I'm going.
Next Friday, we talk about special needs mechanics.
Yeah, we'll be back next Friday. So y'all have a good night. Have a good rest of the week. Have a good weekend. Enjoy your Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to everybody out there.
I'll be safe tomorrow. They say they're going to be attacking us. So,
and y'all have a good one.
Watch your asses.
Laters.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yo, go, go, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range. Cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. They'll deceive with the negativity, but I just slide right by